A Fox 13 News investigation has uncovered name-calling, insults, profanity, and general dysfunction within the Salt Lake City School Board. Some of it has been public during meetings to discuss the district's response to COVID-19, but not all of it. Fox 13's Adam HERBETS joins us now with what we've found.
Well, Kelly, Salt Lake City is still Utah's only public school district that is online only. No kids allowed in the classroom. The records we've reviewed show the COVID-19 debate has led to some unprofessional and possibly unethical behavior by school board members. The Salt Lake City School District has 7 board members, but only a few were willing to speak to Fox 13 about the messages they thought would remain private.
I'm sorry about that. Catherine needs to leave on what we're talking about.
But I'd like to end this meeting now.
Some parents have complained about a lack of professionalism at meetings.
I've seen the chat. I've seen myself get roasted in the chat.
Let's not.
This is an important part. This is.
One parent decided to take it a step further.
What's going on behind the scenes that we're not being told?
Raina Williams, who has 5 children in the district, filed a public records request asking for copies of school board emails and text messages. Together, we read hundreds of them.
I can't believe you went through all those emails.
And some stood out more than others.
I'll let you read it because there's some words not appropriate for church.
You gotta be kidding me.
On July 21st, Catherine Kennedy was upset when the board meeting didn't end on time.
We've never stopped at a hard stop when we put our...
Instead of leaving early, she started typing a colorful message to board president Melissa Ford.
I would never talk that way about colleagues or clients.
I mean, if that's a language she uses to express herself, then evidently she needs to go back to school and get some more English words that she can use without using filth.
I move that we adjourn now.
With that, the meeting ended just a few weeks before the start of school, but still no reopening plan for more than 20,000 kids and their parents to start getting ready. During that same meeting, board member Mike Nemelka wasn't texting.
I'm technology illiterate. I don't send text to anybody.
But he was playing solitaire.
I'm not gonna lie, I just sure I did, but I knew what was going on. Playing solitaire is no different than those guys in there texting while they're listening to what's going on.
Records show board members Nate Salazar and Sam Hansen exchanged at least 200 text messages, often complaining about parents or principals who disagree with their opinion to keep students online.
I'm frustrated that a decision hasn't been made yet.
One of their targets was Jared Wright, the principal of West High.
Gosh, guys, that's just so backhanded. Jared Wright was the principal of 2 of my sons. He has an excellent reputation.
In some cases, they don't respect the principals at all.
Mike Nemelka's biggest concern has to do with emails, especially the ones that were intentionally sent to everyone except him.
Thought you might be interested in an additional set of school safety concerns. I have not bothered to send it to Mr. Nemelka since I doubt he will be receptive.
That's clearly against district policy, and Nemelka believes it's also a violation of Utah's Open and Public Meetings Act, a state law that is supposed to stop elected officials from privately colluding on public policy. The penalty is a Class B misdemeanor.
I was taught this the very first year I was there. You can't even send an email to 4 people.
It's pretty obvious from watching the board meetings that anytime Michael tries to speak, he's kind of written off.
Masks do the job.
Do you think that there are things missing?
Yes, absolutely.
3 of the board members did not supply complete text messages.
Are you Michelle?
Yeah.
My name's Adam. I'm with Fox 13 with the news.
Hi.
Michelle Tuitupo says that's because she typically deletes her messages, which she started doing even before joining the school board. Nate Salazar and Catherine Kennedy have ignored multiple requests for comment.
They need to be very transparent of what's going on. I tried to get along with them all, but they just don't think the same way I think.
We reached out to the spokesperson for the Salt Lake City School District. She referred us to the employee handbook, which indicates there are likely multiple violations here. Otherwise, the district would not comment. You can read all of the messages between board members that we've received on fox13now.com. Reporting in studio, Adam HERBETS, Fox 13 News, Utah.